Hey everybody, it's your girl Kisha B and it's Mom Day Monday. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Today is February 5th. We have started our Love is in the Hair month and I'm so excited about what this month is going to bring. Before we get started, you guys, I need to remind you that this month is Love is in the Hair. So all we're talking about is everything that you need to do to love on your hair properly and appropriately. Not your hair, yeah. If you want to steal my tips for you, you can. But moms, this is really for your maintenance tips for your little girls. This is all about kids. You know me, Kisha be the hair plug for kids. So I want to always give you the best information for your kids. So yes, February, I took some notes to make sure I don't want to leave anything out. So Love is in the Hair all month long. This Saturday, moms, join me. I am going live on Facebook and I want you to be there with me. We're talking about kids' hair loss, preventions, and solutions. And I want to answer all of you all's questions. Whatever questions you have about it, I'm going to be sharing some awesome information. There's going to be some salon service giveaways. So even if you are eTouch Kids client or if you're not, you can come, get with us, have a great time to talk. We're not going to be on here long, but just I want to hear your hair care needs. And that topic of hair loss is very, very big. And even if you do not experience hair loss with your child, just maintaining their hair so you don't have to. This conversation is for you. Facebook Live this Saturday, February 10th at 1 p.m. That's my first Love is in the Hair event for the month. I am loving on these little ones' hair. I want to share the love that I have and everything that I've learned with you guys. So join me there and don't miss out on our exciting giveaways, okay? And then we have some other great stuff coming up for tweens and teens and other stylists that do kids hair as well that want to share their expertise. I mean, this month is going to be amazing. So you guys better, well, I'm not going to say you better, but I would like for you to be a part of eTouch Kids Love is in the Hair month. So moving on to our tip for today. I like this tip. This tip is kind of cool. So we kind of do this all the time. And moms, if you have a daughter between the age of 5 and 12 and she's ever experienced like straight hair, you know that this flat iron is the thing that every little girl wants. They want to wear their hair straight. So I want to share some tips on the way we can love on our child's hair with using the flat iron without hurting it or harming it with the heat and causing things to happen with the improper usage of the flat iron. So today's tip, we're going to talk about the big no-no to avoiding hair breakage and hair damage with using heat. So we are talking about the flat iron. Now, the flat iron, there's nothing wrong with the flat iron. Hear me. I'm not saying don't flat iron your child's hair. You can flat iron your child's hair. There's just a proper way to do it. So you need three things. The first thing you want to know, the first thing you need is, of course, you need the right product. You don't just flat iron hair. Please, y'all, please. You don't just flat iron hair. You need to put something on it to protect the hair before you flat iron it. So typically, whether you're relaxed or not, when you're blow drying, you put something on the hair to blow dry. You don't just blow dry wet hair because the heat from the blow dryer causes dryness. We need something to protect the hair from the heat. We need something to add moisture while you're applying that heat. So a leave-in conditioner or any kind of blow drying cream or lotion, something. I mean, everybody uses something different. In the shop, I use a leave-in for natural hair. Blow dry the hair out. Depending on the texture of the hair, after I blow dry it, determines whether or not I need to add something else to it. I have a heat protectant that I use by Influence called Influence Pressing Cream. It is phenomenal. It is very light because we like bouncy, flowy blowouts for our little girls. Something that's not too greasy or too heavy. So you need to put a product on it. What that product does is seal the hair follicle so it doesn't, the proper moisture and the protection is there. So when you're applying that heat, it's not drying it out or causing it to just fry out or become very brittle on the ends. The flat iron can do a lot. So just making sure that you have something to put on the hair prior to flat ironing it. Next thing, the temperature. You do not have to make it super, super high. Now, I know some of our children's hair is like coarse and then some is kind of fine. You know, you're dealing with different textures, so you may need a higher heat, but be mindful of how high that heat is. Be mindful about how many times you have to flat iron it. So I can't give a specific tip unless I know the hair type. So if you want to send me a message or ask me questions about it offline, you can definitely do that, and we can talk about your child's hair and what you're experiencing. But if you're choosing to flat iron from home, make sure the heat is not super high. And then the last thing is, how often are you flat ironing? If you're washing the hair and flat iron it and you need to touch it up throughout the week, make sure you're not touching it up every day. Do every 2 days if you need to, depending on how long the hair lasts, or maybe twice a week. It depends on the hair, but it also depends on your judgment of, dang, I've been flat ironing her hair every day. You do not want to do that. If the hair starts to get frizzy because it's natural, you might want to put it in a ponytail or do a different style to it, but everyday usage of the flat iron is not good. That is over processing that hair with heat. And not only if it's natural, you're shifting the curl pattern. If it's relaxed, you're drying it out and maybe even causing split ends. You're frying it. Like, the proper usage of the flat iron is what's going to maintain your child's hair. If you use it improperly, you are going to see the results of that. The hair is going to smell funny, the hair is going to feel funny, and it's definitely going to look funny. So let's make sure we are loving on the hair with the flat iron by making some beautiful protective curls, making the straight hair flowy and bouncy, keeping it shining, but not harming it by improper usage. So that's your Mom Day Monday hair tip. Any more flat iron questions or any more heat questions, feel free to send me a message. Feel free to connect with me the best way you know how. I'm here. Comment below. I'll respond. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you and your little girl. So Mom Day Monday, February. Love is in the hair all month long. Don't miss out on what's to come this month. Stay tuned. See you next week.